most amount of rats I think you can ever see on television.
You mean in like real life television and
No,
not just animated ones?
It's not animated. The show is real.
No, I'm saying in comparison.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It's a lot of fucking rats on screen. I'm pretty sure some of them were CG. Like, most of them were probably not. But, like, it's a lot of fucking rats. And it was terrifying. Like, it was an elevator full of rats. An elevator full of rats.
Say that again.
An elevator full of rats.
No, it's elevator.
Elevator.
Elevator, dude.
Oh, are you going to start this shit again?
It's you. It's you.
It's an elevator.
Yes.
Elevator.
No.
It's an elevator. That's what I've always said. Elevator.
You say
But
so
you said it
many.
with an A. It's
You
an
say
E.
so many words wrong.
It's how I say words.
So many words.
It's how I say words. Elevator. Elevator. It lifts you up. It elevates you.
No.
Bam.
No.
Elevator.
That doesn't work either.
Elevate.
Elevate.
No.
To rise is to
No.
elevate.
No. It sounds
Ele-
like you try to say alleviate sometimes. Like,
elevator.
Ugh.
Interior elevator. Come on. You guys never know like how to say real words. And
damn it. With an E, damn it.
Okay, screw this. That's why I already started recording. I'm right. Everybody knows this.
I hope somebody tells you you're wrong. Like,
Nobody
they just write
would.
you.
Nobody
like,
would dare.
No.
Oh wait, so you really started recording?
Yeah, nobody would dare.
Oh, cool.
Anywho, actually, let's get started. So, welcome to what was it now?
I thought we were gonna go without intro.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm probably just gonna start.
But
I'm
first
Yusuff.
things first. And
Say your
I'm
name.
Elliott.
I'm Titania.
There we go. Go ahead. Whatever you were gonna say.
You wanted to talk about the Wakfu season 3 trailer.
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah.
I was-
So you guys did not see that second teaser?
I
he
saw
sent
it.
it to me.
I sent it to her.
You saw it, Elliot. I told you to watch it.
I watched it, then I sent it to her.
Yeah. Don't do that. Oh, I saw it
But you
without
just asked
without
him, we
anybody.
didn't see
No.
it.
I know he saw it because I told him to see it. He was.
Exactly.
I texted
Exactly.
In my
it to
defense,
him.
I told you guys when the first teaser came out.
Yeah, shut up.
It counts for something.
Listen, don't try to one up me on my Wakfu-ness, man. Don't ever try that. I'm on top of everything.
We watched the Believer Julith 2. Did you see
no,
it?
no, book. It was book. It was Julith 1. There's
Yeah.
2 more coming out. Why'd you say 2?
What the hell is that?
It's a Dofus movie for Joris's adventure.
Right. I did watch that. I'm sorry. It's just it was
What?
sitting there, and then new anime came out, and I'm
Oh,
gonna watch it this week. though.
You're sham.
No, I'm going to watch it this week. I promise you.
You could
I'm
see
watching it this
Japanese
week.
stuff any day, but
Anytime.
French.
That's rare. That shit.
Do you know
is
how
gold.
do you know how rarely it is French do something right?
Exactly.
Why would you say
Hey,
that?
listen. The French have 2 things I respect. It's Wakfu.
Mhm.
And
God.
baguettes.
Croissants.
It's Wakfu and
You said baguettes.
is it baguettes? I think so. All right, but we perfected them. Damn it. I don't even know who we is. I don't even claim. Why am I claiming America?
I don't
know. Anyways.
But yeah, the trailer looked interesting. When you sent me your text saying that I wouldn't like, you misspelled Adama. I thought you were talking about Amalia.
Adamai.
Talking about me or
Adamia.
Yeah, you put the
Adamai.
I before the A. I thought you made a typo when you were trying to spell Amalia.
I wrote it twice.
No, you didn't.
Adamai. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. He looks cool.
Look, no, I thought you were just gonna
He
hate
looks-
on him
he
because
looks like something. He looks a little weird to me because it looks like
he's all grown
Yeah,
up.
I know it's weird
But
though.
that's what's wrong for me. Like, Yugo doesn't change, and Adamai gets the girl.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
Yugo
fair.
doesn't age normally. We've
But
addressed
it's not
this.
fair. But compared to Adamai, shouldn't he age
Yeah, Adamai is a
bit?
shapeshifter though, so Adamai can look like whatever he wants.
Yeah,
Then he really didn't grow up.
maybe he did.
Yeah, maybe he grew up, maybe he didn't. We
I
don't
don't
even know
think-
how far ahead this is. Probably a few
Exactly,
months
yeah,
because the
I
kids
think
haven't grown up. But
True,
Eva
but
is
they're pregnant
Eva
again.
is pregnant again, but
Eva's
she's
pregnant.
like full on pregnant,
Yeah,
so it's probably
she's
like
about
a year.
Their
Let's
son
say,
looks a little older.
Yeah,
though.
a year is probably about right. 'cause
So it
take
could be
a while.
about a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, this looks good. I'm just so
But
excited.
Amalia looks really big now.
She looks like she's getting more serious and more serious. I don't know how I
She
feel
looks like
about that.
Grown up now.
No,
I'm
but like
thinking, can a year do
she's
that?
getting all serious about her kingdom and all that stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, she was
big.
annoying before. She's
Yeah.
growing, but I don't know if I want her to be the for my kingdom type of character.
I think
I
you
mean,
can be
it's
nice.
She's
she's
always
res-
been the For My Kingdom type of character.
yeah, but
Yeah,
she
but she's
was
annoying
at least
for
she
my
was
kingdom.
joyful about it before. Now she just seems all about business.
You think she's like an ice type for my kingdom? Like I'll do anything for my
Yeah,
kingdom.
yeah.
Actually,
You
I'd
know?
say she was more the annoying, spoiled princess who's always talking about her kingdom type.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying now she's more serious, but I don't know how I feel about that
It depends on
exactly.
her level of seriousness right now. If she's
Ah.
like, I will destroy this for my kingdom, which is why her father looked the way he did in that teaser.
Oh yeah, there was
I didn't
also
see
an
him in there.
there was
He
also
was
an
in there. He was in
Ozma.
the round table.
When they're at the round table, there was also what was the name of those little blue ones?
Asamotus?
Asamotus, yeah, there was one there too.
Yeah, I've seen fan art of her. I have no idea what she's doing.
Yeah, she's there. I don't
Yeah.
know what she's there for.
I
That's
guess.
a good question.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
I
we
mean,
should.
maybe there's an alliance going on right
maybe we
now.
should buy some comics.
Yeah,
and
the
learn
comics.
French.
Oh my goodness. Then somebody would have to translate it to English.
We'd have to learn French though. It's
I'm
just-
not learning French. Well, technically,
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
did. I took 2 years of French, just none of it stuck.
It doesn't stick, man.
None of it.
It
Like,
doesn't. If you don't use it enough, it won't stick.
But yeah,
You
about
gotta be immersed in
Adamai.
it.
Yeah, you knew that after the special came out, I just didn't like Adamai.
Yeah, you hate Adamai.
I hated Adamai. Now I'm just, he's a
Adamai
Now
bad
is
guy.
that
creepy,
okay,
man.
so you hated him when he was a douchey good guy.
Yeah.
Now you like him when he's just a straight up bad guy.
Yeah.
You like him now?
Yeah,
Is it
he's
because he has an actual, how do I say it? He's-
physique?
No.
No.
He
I was
has
not talking
he
about
has
his physique.
presence.
No.
No, I was referring to his attitude matches his standing now. He was a douche and now he's a bad guy, so it matches.
Maybe. Like, I liked Adamai when he first hit the scene.
You mean just the
Oh,
goofy
so you
random
just hated
character?
him because he wouldn't let you go use the Dofus.
It was a situation where, okay, I might destroy the world versus I will destroy the world. So, yeah, he should have helped him. He should have done that. He should have taken an L. And he did it for his culture for no reason. I can't. It's just a stupid reason.
when somebody
What would
stands
he
up for a
have
culture
done,
that
though?
doesn't exist anymore.
But what would he have done though?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
the
what
thing.
else could they have done?
Nothing. That's what got me angry. It was either let Ogress
Ogress
drown
flood
the world
or use
or
the.
take the chance to.
But his argument was sound. It was you may avoid this disaster, but you could make something worse pop up. And it was very likely that was what's going to happen. Because don't forget, that's exactly what did happen as a meteorite was about to destroy the world.
Yeah.
And I think the world being flooded is better than it being destroyed by a meteor.
But in the end, it didn't get destroyed.
Because they opened a portal and then destroyed frickin' Rushu's kingdom, which is fucked up, by the way.
To be fair,
Well, I mean, there are.
who was the one that opened the portal?
It was Yugo. Goldshard told Yugo to open the portal and
But
then
look, it
destroyed
wasn't his
Rushu's
idea
kingdom.
though.
This is
And
just-
he was, and then technically he was
Do you
the
know
king
how
over
messed-
there,
do you know
so
how
it was
messed up-
okay.
All
If
right.
the king says okay,
do you
it's
know?
okay.
Do you know the story of Rushu and how kind of messed up that is?
What?
How
So when
messed
the
up is
world
that?
was being created,
Oh, yeah,
the
they-
original world of 10,
Yeah.
like he showed up late and the rest of the gods just told him to fuck off.
Yeah, and
Because they was like, oh, there's 10 of us, we're good, we're even, we don't need anybody else. And they just put them in a little crust and be like, that's your kingdom to rule. It's like, wow, guys!
So if he'd have been on time and there'd been 11, it would have been different.
no, don't get me wrong, Rushu was he's a dick, but
No,
still.
I'm just saying.
Mhm.
If he'd have showed like he's like,
No, you know what's even more messed up than that? They
What?
later let some other guy join, and they became 11, and then after that they let another person came, and then that's how it became the world of 12.
that is really fucked
So
up.
it's pretty
Like,
fucking rude.
really
He has some
fucked up.
justifiable reasons to be upset.
But when I'm hearing this, the first thing that pops into mind was Hades from Hercules.
Yeah, it's basically like that. There's a lot of walkthrough. I don't know if they borrow from it, but there's some parallels.
Mount Olympus,
Mount
Mount
Zenith,
Zenith,
yeah.
12 gods.
The 12th Olympic champion, stuff like that. There's a lot of parallels. But like I was saying, we forgot about my man's Percy having the
ruby arm.
ruby arm basically, and them getting into a punch fight with that little flaming skeleton.
I like that part. It was like it was
Okay,
funny.
yeah, so I went back and checked. That guy's probably a flaming Eeyore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He uses a yop. He had the
It
symbol
makes
on
so
him.
much sense.
He had the symbol on his chest and everything. And
But
he
it makes a lot of sense.
just
though.
they got into a weird punch out, and
Yeah.
it looked like it wasn't an effective punch out. Like they were both surprised that their fists weren't hurting the other person, and then they just kept punching each other because it looked like they weren't really doing damage to each other.
That's why it was funny.
So I don't know what that's about, because that guy would have to be pretty strong to be able to take those hits.
I think it's just a yop thing, you know, like
Or maybe they're old friends and they're just greeting each other.
Nah,
That could also
I
be
think-
a thing.
Nah.
Yeah, that may be a thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold it
Wouldn't put it
against-
past yacht
yeah.
tradition to just beat up your friend when you reunite.
Yeah.
It seems very possible.
It does, but I feel like that'd be more of a headbutt situation, wouldn't it?
Oh, and also, so basically, what I'm getting from the trailer is Adamai is trying to take over the world or something.
I don't
the
know
other
how you
group
got that from the
'cause
trailer.
Remember the other group? They were
Yeah,
originally talking about they were trying to save
the
the
demigods.
world.
They're trying to save the world by
Right, and
doing all
Adamai
this.
is on their side. So in Yugo's vision, it's like trying to take over the world, and Adamai may believe that what they're doing is actually right for the world.
Yeah, they're trying to do something. The Dofus don't seem to be involved this time around.
Nah,
We
I think
don't-
right
I
now
don't
they're
know.
just trying to make them regret the fact that they ever used it. I think they have
Maybe it's
another
like
thing
After
planned.
Effects or something. Because
Maybe.
what I'm guessing is maybe they're gonna try to force the world into some weird little treaty where they're the ones in charge. That's my guess, but there's no real evidence for anything I'm saying right now.
I think
The
it
trailer
is-
just looks
I think
amazing.
they're gonna be pulling things behind. the
Oh
scenes,
my
you know?
goodness, I am so happy that this is happening. I mean, with that little Julif movie that just came out, and then I just rewatched all of Dofus because, god damn it, Carabine is awesome, and I did not notice how he is really strong. He was hunting Dofuses for treasure, like for fun. That's leagues above anything else the normal Wakfu crew does.
There's only one thing you love more than Carabine.
What is that?
Indy.
Indy? Honestly, Indy. I like Indy more than Carabine. Indy de la Gran Venture. That dude, he's supposed to be a prick, but I just respect him because the way the rivalry is set up, and also because coincidentally the first episode of Dofus I ever saw was the one in which he told the story, and then he told like basically how he grew up, how he was trained, and then how he met Carabine, and how they had this lifelong rivalry, and then like how it clashed at that tower,
Yeah.
which he supposedly died on, and then came back. I don't know. I like Indy. Indy's a cool character. Anyways, whew, that was a lot of Wakfu.
Yeah, it was.
Alrighty then. Oh yeah. Oh, one last thing. So in that episode when Indy told the story,
Yeah.
they flash forward to him being old, and he's telling the story, and then they see the little dog girl that he's talking to.
Yeah.
Now in the comment section of that video, everybody keeps saying that's Lolette, but they look different.
They may be different.
Yeah, but I don't know. And if it was Lolette, and I guess it would make sense. It would add to my theory that Indy is dead, if that is Lolette, because that would explain why she would be living with Carib instead.
Well, she's living on the streets, right?
She's living on the streets, but that would explain why she would be there.
Hmm.
Anyway, let's move on to the actual
Meat.
meat of this. Did you know I was gonna say meat?
I was gonna say meat.
Don't copy me.
Get out of my head, Yusuff!
Don't do that. Anywho, what we got first up on the first order of business?
JoJo.
So no cheaters. No opening. They're about to change the opening.
Again.
Finally.
Now I'm pretty damn sure they're about to, because there was no opening this episode, and they kind of moved on from
Don't they
that
normally
arc.
change it halfway through? Like 12th episode goes by, then 13th episode they start to open.
Honestly, like the way Diamond is Unbreakable is broken down, they're kind of done with
the
that
JoJo part, like
that
the
arc.
Josuke.
No,
thing.
not the Josuke part, because I did forget one thing. Josuke is gonna show up one more time. That hair thing is finally gonna pay off, and then never again. So
His Papa Door?
yeah, the hair thing is gonna pay off. I forgot that's when it paid off.
It's gonna actually be.
There's gonna be
necessary
something.
here.
Yeah, there's gonna be something with it, and then after that, yeah, like I said,
I think
this
they
is a whole.
explain why he wears it that way.
Yeah, it explains everything. It explains why he wears it that way and what happens when you really push it.
Alright, but talk about the last episode.
No. Oh yeah, the last episode is Rohan Kisabe, the first part, and him using Heaven's Door. I love the way he says it. I just like it's a cool stand, and God,
They didn't change his name. did
Heaven's
they?
Door doesn't change. This is part of the complaint. Heaven's Door never changes no matter what the adaptation is, but for
What
some
else is-
fucking reason, Echoes does. It was in the video games too when they ported them over to America. Echoes had to change the fucking reverb, but Heaven's Door was always the same.
What else
Even
did
though
you
Heaven's
change
Door
it
is the
to?
most obvious reference.
I don't know. You changed echoes to reverb. There's probably.
But what else could you have changed it to?
I don't
Heaven's
know,
Gateway,
it seems probably more easy.
something like
Heaven's
that.
Gate, maybe.
yeah, Heaven's Gate, stuff like that. It's a more obvious reference to music, but for some reason it's okay to keep Heaven's Door as Heaven's Door. And also, Rohan's powers are like
It was creepy.
I like him.
He-
I like his powers.
No, he was bleeding. That's creepy.
Yeah. Oh, when he ripped out the page,
Yeah.
it was bleeding.
And he
Yeah.
lost fucking 20. Really?
How much is 20 kilograms?
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I forgot the conversion to pounds, but that's a lot. That's
20
like
kilograms?
that's a worrying amount. If you lose that much weight in
In
It is
one day,
44
day.
pounds.
Yeah.
In one day.
if you lose that much weight in one day, you should see a doctor.
Wait, I'm thinking. First of all, does he weigh himself every night?
Some people
I weigh
do.
myself every day.
Yes.
No, I'm saying this is what he does. He weighs himself every night. That's how he noticed it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's too much to be a coincidence. He just have to weigh himself that day. Like he has to weigh himself that every day, and that's
Often.
just
A lot of people do that.
Jenny Craig is finally working.
Shut
that's
up.
beyond Jenny Craig. And then I want to know what he wrote inside, because he said he was only gonna change that one thing, but he wrote something else inside
Just
of him.
make him keep coming back.
Right,
That's
just
the
to
other
see
thing.
what interesting things he does
It's
every
basically
day, and then steal
Koichi.
them.
It's basically Koichi Hirose would visit Rohan Kisebe. Something
Actually, I
simple like that.
Considering
Pretty
how
much
much
every day,
how fanboyish they were over him, he could have just asked them, and they would have just came back over and over again.
Yeah, but
he
once
already
they
rewrote
would
the memories,
once they
though.
would have saw Heaven's Door, they would probably been freaked out.
But
And he doesn't
but
need
already,
the other
he
guy.
already erased the memories of them, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't need people remembering him. He needs their reality,
No,
not
that's-
like anything fake.
No, I'm saying he already erased the memory of what happened with Heaven's Door. So he didn't have to rewrite the part where he needs to come back all the time.
No.
Because as long as he...
No, he needs to write that part because Koichi wouldn't go there by himself. Koichi only went there because that other guy dragged him there.
He would have probably brought other people. He would have probably brought, Josuke or Yasugo with him
And
another
also,
time.
here's the other thing: Rohan doesn't like when it's like fake. So if if the guy had come there willingly and wanted to impress him, it wouldn't have been real anymore. It would have been a nice reality. That's part of his whole thing. Remember when the guy was throwing up and then he said that's
Yeah,
good,
I saw
and then he
that
tried
part.
to fake
Yeah,
it.
that
No,
was
what
gross.
I'm saying, if
Yeah.
he would have brought Josuke with him, it wouldn't have been fake. It would have been him genuinely wanting his good friend to meet an artist, a manga artist that he's really into.
Y'all know this, but Rohan fucking hates Josuke, and there's nothing good about him. And said Rohan, there's no material there.
What?
He fucking
nothing
hates.
but material in
Don't
his
spoil
life.
this for me.
I'm not spoiling it.
No,
I'm
don't.
I'm just saying.
But there's nothing but it. Come on now.
So
Josuke has
anywho,
so much shit going for him and everything. What's wrong with this
you know, I
man?
was listening to Rohan talk, and I was wondering, is the author trying to vicariously
Oh, yeah,
insert
yeah.
himself into this story?
honestly, it's weird. The things Rohan say in some interviews have been contradicted by Araki himself. So I don't know if he said his favorite stand is Heaven's Door, but I don't know if he agrees with the philosophies of Rohan Kisebe as a manga artist.
I hope not.
What? There's nothing wrong with the way he thinks.
Really? In order for
Rohan
me
is
to
a-
understand everything, I have to get into it. He licked a bug.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
This is what I like about Rohan. His whole thing. He doesn't want money. He doesn't want fame. He just wants something that people will read, and I can always expect
Yeah.
that. I can
No,
always
I think
respect
they
that.
phrased.
That is understandable,
they
but the way he
phrased-
goes about it is gross.
No, they phrased that weird. I think they just phrased that weird because he says he doesn't care about fame, but he wants people. But all that he cares about is having people read.
No, he cares
That's
about the
different from
enjoyment the
fame.
fans get from it. It's not about fame. It's him wanting to create something that people would enjoy. It doesn't matter if they like praise him for it. That's what he's trying to say.
I guess he's
But
that person where if
if
even
they-
one person reads it, he'll be good.
Yeah, but if they enjoy it, won't they praise him by default?
Yeah,
don't
Elliot,
have
but
to
that's
say
not what
anything
it's
to him.
about. Nobody has to say anything to him. That's what he's saying.
Like,
That's
as long as you
he's
say next
he's
topic,
basically
that's it.
saying he could be a ghostwriter.
Okay,
He
they
should've
could have
been a
phrased that better
ghostwriter.
though.
Yeah. Well, that would also involve somebody else having to be involved with his work, and he wouldn't like that.
Who, Kisabe
Ron
or Araki?
Araki has assistants, dude.
Right.
So let's not. That's why I'm saying I don't think those are his same ideas.
All right.
Anyways, Heaven's Door itself is just an OP stand.
I wish they
Yeah.
showed the actual thing itself though.
But doesn't it
They don't
only
show
work
that
for
until
people
later.
who like his stuff.
That's the thing about Heaven's Door. Like when it first showed, I'm pretty sure it was one of those make up as long as you go along thing. Because like for the first few times Rohan used the power, no stand showed up. And then later on, Araki was like, "Oh, I probably have to give the dude a stand." And then yeah, this one is not. So yeah,
The figure this down be a book.
so I'm pretty sure
No,
it's
it's
made up as a ghost. You've never seen Heaven's Door?
I'm sure you've seen Heaven's Door.
You never seen it? He
I
draws it
may-
out. Mhm.
No.
And that's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
it goes Heaven's Door, and it sounds like Dwa every time he says it.
Yeah, it's DOA the way he says it.
Hmm.
It's like
Uh-uh.
really? Huh.
Uh-uh.
You've never seen Heaven's Door? Oh, that's
No.
crazy.
Look at no, but just like basically saying that here in the anime it says that you must enjoy his stuff. Like you have to be compatible.
That's why
to
I'm
it.
saying it's a makeup as you go along because
Yeah, but
that's
what I'm saying,
completely
whoever
forgotten
doesn't
later
like
on.
His stuff can defeat him. I feel like that's an Okuyasu type thing. You know, he's too stupid to understand.
That's
so he can be
completely
him.
done later on. Like he just starts using Heaven's Door willy-nilly, just everywhere he goes, as long as he has a pen. Sometimes when he doesn't even have a pen. So like it's just
How you do without a pen?
Blood.
Anyways, now that I said that, the whole thing I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure the opening is about to change because now there's gonna move on to the other half. Because this whole thing was first Chili Peppers, now it's the stand users created by that
Kira?
dude. No, not Kira. Kira, the stand users created by Kira come way later on.
Okay.
It's like 3 parts. Stand users created by Okuyasu's brother, stand users created by Chili Peppers, and then stand users created by Kira's daddy.
Okay.
And then it's done.
Sorry, I was thinking about because Yusuff, I think you were singing the opening when we first started talking about it.
Sono Chilo Sarame.
And I was thinking about the opening for Joseph, the first time he came
Oh,
through.
that's a good one. Can you
I
hear the
really like that.
trumpets? Anyways, what's next on the list?
Go ahead.
Fairy Teru.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so
the
summary
title for
is
this one was sisters. pretty
Elder
much.
sister and younger sister.
Right.
so
Again,
Elena
had
is
nothing
her sister.
to do.
No, it has nothing to do with
Nothing.
Maybe it's about Mira Jane and
It was not.
Lisana,
It
but
was not. This whole sister thing was purely about Angel and Yukino.
oh yeah, that's right. That one frame they both popped up
One.
together.
One,
Oh, that was
Elfman was with Yukino, and then the 2 cats from Sabretooth, and they were walking towards the voice, which was telling them to go to the guild, and then boom, Angel walks out, and like big sister Yukino, and done. That's it.
So this author really just likes to title this chapter after the last or the least important thing in the whole chapter.
The least important thing, because the last thing that actually happened, Mary Jane fought these 2 powerful people. It turned out they were just enchantments on the sword, and then Erza's quote-unquote mother, Eileen, I'm just saying it that way, appeared.
Or older
and-
sister.
Yeah, I thought that's where they were going with this. That they said nothing.
I do like she got powers from like killing all those demons though. That was cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that
but then
part.
it was immediately stomped on.
Oh no, it wasn't. She it takes too much magical power and energy.
That's a way of saying don't expect to be seeing it again.
Not a lot anyway, because that's why she always starts with saying so. It's the easiest transformation that she can do. Anything up that is like power up, a lot of energy, all that.
So yet again, we're sitting here talking about Fairy Tail for no real reason in
Ghetto.
particular.
It was a cool looking transformation.
Okay.
It actually just looked like her with a different outfit, like her base form.
It
It
had
did,
tails
and
and arms and whatnot. I liked it.
Did
It was
you guys
cool.
hear-
Tails and the arms,
And
really.
whatnot. Do you hear this?
That's how you describe
Riveting commentary,
it.
Elliot.
Look,
Riveting.
look here. All I'm saying is that I liked how it looked like. How do I put it? It was contradictory in the way that this is a more powerful form, and yet it can trick you into thinking that she just kind of took off the equipment altogether.
I disagree.
I seen
I
it.
think you just
I
want
don't
to
care.
disagree.
You saw it?
I saw it. I saw the art for it. It looked alright. Just looked like black armor.
I think my
That's
favorite
what I'm
would be Ifrit though. Well, back when I thought Ifrit was actually gonna be.
Ifrit?
Yeah.
I don't even know what any of that is. Now you're just making up words.
No, Ifrit's a word.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, no, Ifrit or Egret?
Ifrit.
Okay, I'm thinking of something else then.
So what's next? Because we're pretty much done. There was nothing, right?
There wasn't really anything in here except Levy and Lucy. I said Lucy. Oh God! And Lily cried hearing that Gadget was still alive.
Yeah, God, you'll survive.
Yeah, of course he did. He's a
I told
main
you he was
character.
gonna survive. A main character, yeah.
Yeah, he's a main character.
Not
Come
only
on.
that, he already professed his love. They can't kill him so easily.
Sure they can. That's the perfect time to kill somebody.
In a
said
good
so
series, that would have been the
easily.
perfect time to kill somebody.
I said so easily. He's gonna die eventually.
What people?
No, he's not.
What is a good series where
Eventually,
someone has
yes.
died right after or before confessing their love?
Hinata, but she got brought back.
Oh yeah, she did
She
get
ain't fully
brought back. Dag, Naruto robbed so many people of their moments of glory.
Yep.
First they save Hinata and Kakashi, and then they go ahead and save
Yeah, they say
Guy.
Kakashi a lot.
The saving guy one, I didn't. That was the worst one because there was no reason why he should not have died.
There really wasn't. He stood out to die. So
Like in a story standpoint, from like a in-world
He already
reading,
trained
there
Lee
was no
everything
reason for him not
and
to
he
die in
doesn't-
that
and he doesn't
moment.
really come back with any significance afterwards anyway.
Yeah, now
Like,
he's just a cripple.
Yeah, there's no-
his whole purpose in being there is just to
his
you know,
legacy would have been way better if he had
just for
just died.
Kakashi not to feel bad that he killed another friend.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Alright.
what's next after?
Next up, Soma.
What?
Okay,
Oh,
go
right.
ahead.
I forgot.
You
Go
start,
ahead.
Elliot. Go
No,
ahead.
it's your first time. Go ahead.
What?
I think he means talking about the series. I hope that's what he means. Basically, the new season of Shokugeki no Soma came out, and the first episode starts off with the whole autumn elections, and of course, the first battle is Soma versus Nakiri Alice, the crazy, pale, creepy vampire, red-eyed looking chick who makes weird food based on science.
Science. She does gastric cooking. What was that?
I think it's gastronomical.
Gastronomical.
I'm gonna let you guys do this until you get it right.
No, not gonna try anymore. Point is,
Molecular gastronomy.
No,
What? Not
whatever.
look at the word. I just know it had the G word in it. Whatever. Point is, she uses science to create her food
Yes.
and she literally extracts essences and all that kind of stuff in order to make her food great. And she is so, let's call it confident for now. Let's say she's so confident that she's the best cook out there. And Soma, of course, is always confident. And obviously, he just blew her dish out the water. And apparently, when her grandfather bares his chest, that's a great sign of good food.
What?
It's a weird thing. He's like kind of non-emotional for the most part. So when he shows the great emotion by flexing his bare chest, because he's super old but yet super muscular, kind of like
Hayato Farinji.
yes, basically just like that. He got a similar hairstyle too. So long story short, Soma beat her using her own specialty in one particular dish, and he won the first round.
Okay, so this being Soma, does it actually teach you how to do molecular gastronomy?
If you want to pay
kinda
attention to
did.
all of that, if
It
you
kind
want
of did
to,
at one point.
if you feel like memorizing all the molecular names of things like that, if you want to learn stuff like that, sure. I mean, if you could afford the equipment, you want to have a
not for
centrifuge
hers,
in your
for
equipment,
his.
Yusuf?
For his.
Oh, for his? Oh,
His
no.
was simple.
That's what I'm
Pretty much.
saying.
Was
Isn't
simple.
that the point of Soma, is to teach you how to cook some of the dishes and present it in the show?
Yeah,
What?
but some of it is like her stuff is based on things that money can buy. Hers and Nikumi's, they basically pay for all the high grade stuff and the, in order to get good
was this
food.
was this a fucking lesson in how
No.
how like money, it doesn't make good ingredients? Cooking comes from
They
the
don't
heart.
do that.
Okay, I was about to say
They
that
don't
because
do
that's
that.
fucking bullshit.
Oh nah, cause they both said it's about the skill, but the main purpose of their particular the whole symbol for this one was a bento, right?
Mhm.
So you had to do more than just think, oh, put good food in a square box.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was a
Why would
little-
you use molecular gastronomy for a bento box?
Exactly.
Hers
That was
looked
the point they
nice,
was trying to make.
But according to her grandfather,
If you'd have used sushi, you'd have made the same dish.
yeah,
What specifically can you do to put in just a bento that you can't really do for anything else?
and Soma basically did that.
Okay.
All
So that's the breakdown. So what's the verdict?
I
Elliott's
hated the
mad.
episode. It was.
It skipped a lot of stuff.
No. I think this is the first time in anything I've ever seen I actually have to complain about direction.
I don't think this is the first time.
Yeah, but it's probably the first time directions
the
made me
tables
so
have
angry.
turned.
How have the tables turned? What
Go
if-
ahead.
Okay, let me put it this way. In the chapter, in the episode, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
They talk about they talk about two things as flashbacks. They talk about one, he was talking to, there's a girl in his dorm who specializes in fermentation. And he said
Gross.
yeah, but
Shit, what with rice?
yes. But said he got like an idea for his bento talking to her. There's also another scene where he's talking where they flash back to his youth when he
That's not
made.
what she said. She was just a taste tester.
Oh no, that's the problem. Let me get there. There's another scene where he's talking to, where they show a flashback of him as a kid making a bento for an old lady who messed her back up. The problem with both of these scenes is this is a problem. The problem is it was too many chapters trying to squeeze into one episode. The rice fermentation thing wasn't just a taste test, it was an entire chapter devoted to figuring things out. They also had a little segment where they talked about how he went and helped kids got
The
some
idea from
some molecular gastronomy ideas from candies that kids used to have,
it reminded him of something his dad taught him when he was little.
Right.
Hmm.
And they swept that under the brush too. The problem is this entire episode just made Soma look like a genius. When
He's
in reality, if you read the manga, you'd see like everything preceding or following whatever he makes is always led or followed by some event that inspires or gets him to start thinking. This just showed him walk in, do his thing, then walk out. And that's my problem with it.
Yeah, I did.
It
have
betrays the
issue.
character.
Yeah, it
It
betrayed
did,
the
yeah.
character.
Because normally you at least get to see him working day in and day out. It literally started off and it was already the selection. It was wasn't the selection supposed to be followed by like weeks apart from that or some shit like that? Like there was a time skip devoted to everybody's preparation that was completely skipped. Not
Yeah,
just his.
that's where the kids thing came.
Yeah, but here's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
This is the second season of the anime, and they needed to get people in right away. They couldn't do all that establishing. That's supposed to. They're trying to get people in right away. And what's the meat of Soma? Soma kicking ass and cooking food. That's the meat.
Soma loses sometimes too, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
makes him stronger.
But it's the
like I said.
cooking that is the meat of the show, and that's what I'm pretty sure the animators want to focus their time animating.
Yeah, because they're not doing it into the side characters. The thing about what was it? Nakiri Alice? They show in the manga she comes out on the scene. I mean, they show in the anime she comes out on the scene during the competition. No one knew she was going up against Soma. His friends are worried or concerned in the same way you'd see people like side characters in Dragon Ball Z concerned about a fight.
Like Hajime no Hippo Corner.
Yeah, sort of where they look on and go, I can't believe he's facing this terrible opponent.
In the first round, no less.
Yeah, in the manga they were flipping out and freaking out, and she's even less worried than they convey her. It sort of it actually betrays her character in a way to show her so seriously.
Oh, that's the funny part, because originally she was just completely overconfident, and then when Soma started, digging into it a little bit, like, he got under her skin, and she got really serious. I was like, she can be mad.
Yeah.
No. So it was just a rushed attempt to get people into the story right away.
Apart from that, the opening looks like it's going to be good, save the extremely obvious spoiler for how this tournament's going to end, but...
Yeah, it really did that.
Wanted to they just show the character blatantly just holding the trophy.
No, not like that.
No, it showed...
It kind of did
the
with the gold thing, though.
No.
They shined
Did
him
it show?
gold, damn it.
Did they show like a slow escalation of people as they faced each other,
now
and then at the top show the winner?
No. This is what happened, right?
Mhm.
They were like they put real drama into it, like they dramatized it real a lot because they were riding on knives and they're riding towards the curry specialist. Everybody got blown away except Soma riding on the knife, and then the other guy, I think his name was Ryu, that always had the scarf like that. He was riding on a knife too, so it was just the three of them.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they were like putting power into their cooking and shit. And then Soma stood there in the middle, shining gold.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
That clearly betrays the whole thing, man.
No, Soma does not win this tournament.
And you just ruined it.
Why would you do that, Elliot?
Because
you gonna tell him not to ruin it. You gonna ruin
Elliot.
it?
Because it's the way he loses, and that's what I'm trying to get to you.
Shut your face.
The way that he loses is in the opening.
Shut your face.
Oh yeah, but she was on the right track. She just went a little too far.
No.
But he was shining gold.
Doesn't make him the winner.
Okay, I see
Stop ruining it.
You are spoiling it. Oh, okay, I saw it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Still, you did spoil the shit out of it. So basically,
about
anybody
when he
that doesn't want the second season of Soma spoiled for them, skip the opening.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
Next.
song though. All right.
Mhm.
Next, Sinbad.
Suck.
Oh.
I'm still mad at him for the Soma thing.
Oh, I was supposed to say
That's
what?
why I said you suck.
Oh, you're gonna love it when Mimasaka Subaru comes along.
Shut up.
He's the one
Shut
step
up.
ahead guy.
No, don't talk about Soma anymore.
No. Stop, Elliot. Soma's your thing. You nerd out about it all you want. You need somebody else that likes cooking and mangas to be in on this with you.
You
not
just made
us.
me mad, cuz.
Nice.
So,
Anyways,
last chapter is
Sinbad. Like I said, worst father in history continues. I mean, and I don't mean worst father as in he's a bad father. He's just a historically bad father. He's bad for history, is what I'm saying. He's ruining cultures with his bullshit letter. Like just, and then everybody there's just like really, dog?
The mother
You
is
couldn't
the most angry about the whole thing.
Because that's some bullshit. Like, you could really think, like, man, maybe before you were about to die, you sit down and fucking talk about this. You don't fucking spring this on us in your afterlife. Like, what the hell kind of shit is that?
She was probably really, really manipulative even while he was alive.
Look, I'm pretty
so
sure.
if he'd have sat down and talked to her about it, she'd have definitely just.
No, but here's the thing. I think she would have been even okay with the other dude being chosen as king. I think she was more upset that this fucking nigga left a letter.
You can't say, well, he is Egyptian.
Yeah.
No. I think she was upset not only because her son was not chosen, because he did not pick anybody, but also because he lied to her, and then she called him him a puppet in front of everybody. And I feel like even if
Yeah.
the other dude was picked and she tried to look okay with it, she would still coup d'etat
Yeah,
his
she would have been
ass.
fucking. She would have been mad at Shah Khan, but I think she would have been more like, well, at least the shit is official. But
No, she would
now,
have definitely ran a coup d'etat on his ass, for real. Because if anything, if he didn't lock her away or banish her, she would have tried to get close to him and tried to have people in her faction still try and run,
no,
just so she would have power.
no, she doesn't care about having power. Did you
Yes,
miss?
she does. She
Did you
called
miss
him
the?
a puppet.
Yeah, but did you miss the point of their whole argument?
The point.
I was
What's
a little spaced out during this whole.
The point of
chapter.
the whole thing is their disagreement. She doesn't want power just for the sake of power. Their whole argument is their disagreement on how to protect the country. She thinks they shouldn't have any interaction with. She basically wants to lock the country down, except for the Rame Empire, which they will use basically as kind of like a
They're buttering up to the Ram Empire just so they don't overrun them.
just so they don't overtake them. But the other side is like they just want to open their borders, be interacting with every country, and they don't agree with that. She's not manipulating things for the sake of power, because basically Magi or Sinbad has never been a story where you just have a straight up fucking mustache twirler bad guy that just wants a thin for no fucking reason. It's always everybody usually has a political agenda, and it's always for a good reason. They just do bad shit. Her thing is she just wants her country to be okay, but she's gonna do some evil fucking shit to
I'm
get
pretty
it.
sure there was one person who had no actual political reason to do this or had a good reason for this.
Who?
We talked about her last time. The
What?
pirate mother.
Madre? Yeah, she kind of wanted to take over the world too, but
That's not a good
her plan
reason.
was
Use slavery to do it.
no. I just liked her
Use
plan.
children.
I just liked her approach. It was just like use children, the children grow up, the children take over,
But
and then
there's no good
they all
reason for
serve
any
me.
of this. She doesn't want to unite the world. She doesn't want to do anything positive.
Yeah,
There's no
but
good. She just wants to be a ruler.
I appreciate her methods.
This isn't about whether or not you appreciate her methods. This
And
is about the
you.
fact that if you want to talk about somebody who did something for no good reason, it had been her.
Yeah, it is her, but still, I was trying to tell you is, Shah Khan's mother isn't just like an evil bitch. She's a political bitch, like most of the characters in Magi and Sinbad.
I'm gonna laugh at the fact that you called her a political bitch.
She is a political bitch.
Like Hillary Clinton.
Don't do it. I fucking knew you were going to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you hitting me? Are you a Clinton supporter?
Supposed to say stuff
Oh,
God
like
okay.
damn it, Elliot. It was such an easy door, and I hope you have the courtesy to ignore it.
Stop them.
God damn it.
Shut up, Elliot.
Ah.
It was too
Oh.
easy.
Shit. Anywho, moving on. So basically, the chapter all comes down to Sinbad once again makes an outrageous promise that somehow he'll manage to deliver on, as
I
we've
feel
grown
like
used to.
his basic promise is I already have ties with the Empire, so if you have ties with me, everything will be okay.
No, it's more about like how would he convince the other side? Because Amr Khan wouldn't have a real reason to deny Sinbad's offer. I mean, except it's not really legit. Why do people listen to Sinbad? He doesn't have anything yet.
He does. He has power.
He has a
people to
trading
back him
company.
up.
He has a gin and a trading company. I don't know
Exactly.
why people keep listening to this guy. The first one made
Does
a
he have
little
two
bit
gin
amount of
by then?
sense. No. Why do
You
you have children?
I said 2 gin.
Oh, he has one. No, he does have two gens. He has Velafor
And-
and Baal.
Right.
Yeah, he has two gens, and Zephyr is
then-
in the hands of Serenadine, who I'm pretty sure is gonna bite it. Most likely in this arc.
We talk about this a lot. She's
Yeah.
gonna. She's
No, man,
gonna die
it's
at
just
some
like
point.
it's just like waiting for the fucking shoe to drop. It's like she's gonna die.
What if she dies in like a really big battle?
We all just know. It's like you're just waiting for it. It's like, God damn it, she's still around. It's like looking at a living zombie. It's like, how is
No,
that thing still walking?
No, see that's different. Living zombie would mean that she got punctured and shot at and sliced up. And
We're all just waiting for her to fall over. It's like it's
That's
coming.
not. I was honestly kind of expecting that, at the end of this arc, if they do happen to solve everything, the mother's gonna. Somebody from her faction is gonna try and poison Sinbad, with the darts they've been getting the younger people, and she's gonna take the hit.
Yeah, maybe. Also, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to leave Shah Khan there because I doubt they're taking his small,
They're not
still
gonna
scared,
take him.
intimidated ass there.
We talked about this. They're
Yeah.
not gonna take the
There's
little
no
one.
way they're still
If
taking
anything,
him.
they're gonna make promises to him that one day when you're older.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna take one of Armor Khan's little side people, or
Probably
his
advisor.
his right hand man. I think they're gonna take him with them
Oh,
as they continue.
This entire thing sort of reminds me of back when I played Shining Force. You go from town to town, you beat up some people, and then you get another member in your party.
basically, that's how the
All right.
Adventures of Sinbad works.
that is how
That's kind of how it's been going.
They go into a new place so nobody knows them. Try to negotiate.
Find some
End
trouble.
up having a fight because negotiations didn't work. And when they win, negotiations do go through at the end. They take somebody from their country with them.
Honestly, this arc is interesting and all, but I really just want them to get to the Dark Continent, where I'm guessing they will meet Yunnan again, and I want to see what the progress is on that, because we still don't
Yeah,
know.
remember, he
We
was
still
trying to
don't
go
know
to get his
exactly
country.
when Yunnan decided to turn against Sinbad.
Isn't Zephyr the one who controls like plant life and stuff?
No, Zephyr controls minds. He was the mind
You're
reader.
thinking of Zagan.
Yeah,
Okay,
Zygon controls
okay,
plants, and that
I
belongs
think
to
that's what I
Hakuryu.
was. Okay, I was trying to figure out where his island would have had to come from, because either he stole it, and by stole it, I mean he broke part of the Dark Continent, and they moved that bitch.
No, he may have just found an uninhabited island, or he found an inhabited island and just
Uninhabited it.
Yeah,
Like
he
that
Christopher
place.
Columbus that shit. He discovered it.
Oh,
let's
like
say.
that island off the side of the Ko Empire where
The-
they left their brothers banished,
Yeah.
and the Almatoran
Oh,
people
also, yeah,
who
the
study
Almatoran
Almator.
people, yeah. He could have just found one. He could have just discovered some land.
Okay, because I thought, how what is it? We'll talk about this in a minute. Magi, they have their floating island and everything. I figured it'd be something more like that. Somebody was strong enough to
but
take
the
an
floating island was invented. It wasn't just there.
Now, could have invented it.
The
That
Japanese.
Yunnan
old
could
ago.
probably have it.
The Japanese discovered it.
Yunnan might
Yeah.
have it. We don't know that.
Anyways, let's just move straight on to Magi, because that was it for Sinbad. And in Magi, we got the continuing adventures of the unkillable witch bitch,
Pretty much.
Arba.
Yeah.
It was just more of a fight, wasn't it? Or am I
Yeah, yeah.
forgetting something?
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a fight.
Remember, she took everybody from Althamen.
And she brought him back. She used unlimited.
She called
mage
squad.
works. she,
She was the biggest cheat code in the world.
yeah.
And had all of them surrounded, because they actually admitted it. They can't defeat Arba. That's when Aladdin stood there.
It was like
stood there.
Hakuryu and Moore was just like, well, this is just gonna be a never-ending fight. We can't beat her. So they just he was just like, tag me in, bruh. And then just like walked up and
exactly
then just
what
kind of
happened.
squad up on her and be like, hey, yo, Arba, how about you don't be a bitch? And then Arba was
Yeah.
like, nah.
That's
And then
exactly-
that was the
exactly what
that was the
happened.
exact conversation. Aladdin was like, how about you don't be a bitch? And Arba was just like, nah. And then it was just like, guess I gotta fight. That was basically the
Yeah.
conversation.
And this is exactly what happened. She summoned everybody and everything. She used 4 out of the, I believe, 13 extreme magics, and including Alibaba's.
She used
Emerald one.
Amon's sword. She used
The wind
Hakuei's wind, and I think she used
She
Koan's fire too, and then Sinbad's Barak Saika.
Right, and then
So-
she launched them all at once at Aladdin.
And then he just bounced that shit off like it was nothing.
I couldn't
'Cause-
help it. When I was reading it, I put it in the commentary, and then I said, no, Tai's perfect counter.
It's a for counter. You
It's
mean
exactly
full
what
counter?
that shit.
You put in a bad Tsukomi.
I don't care.
Full counter.
I don't care. That shit was funny because it reminded me. All I could hear was the word counter as soon as I seen it because it bounced.
You know,
off and
I'm
like
no
shit.
better. I saw the little grid and I instantly thought like Trick Room from Pokemon, but then I remembered, no, that's not
Trick
how
Room
Trick
doesn't
Room works.
work.
Yeah.
Anyways, Aladdin got his whole science magic again, omni
Oh yeah,
science.
actually somebody wrote that too.
Yeah, his power is science. He
They
uses
said he mastered the greatest magic of all,
science. Because
Please don't tell
after
me you
all,
wrote
magic
that.
is only advanced science.
Please don't tell me you wrote that.
He
in
was
there.
taught
No.
by Bill Nye.
The science guy. It's like
Which yeah, they use pretty much
his
His-
strength magic, as they call it,
Yeah, he mastered strength magic.
which is he's so strong he can bend the fabrics of reality themselves.
I think what was funny was somebody wrote in the different types of magic all being used. Like how she used 4 different types of magic, and now they're gonna use 4 different types of magic.
And it still doesn't count. That doesn't complete the circle.
It really doesn't. It's still missing like 5.
Missing a few things. But the whole thing was basically Aladdin is like, we got this. But here's my question though.
Who
Why
tried
are they focusing so much on this fight? Is weirding me out. Why
They
the
want to
author
destroy
is
her so
no.
much.
Here's this is the part that's confusing me from a story perspective.
Okay.
If like this fight, there's no if they win this fight, that's kind of it.
I was assuming this fight wasn't going to. I thought it was
And
going to
that's what I'm
with the
saying. It was
retreat.
going to be a retreat. That's what I'm waiting for. But for some, there's been an odd amount of detail focused on this fight, which is the part that's confusing me. Something has to happen as a result of this fight. Otherwise, it would have ended 2 chapters ago.
What
It
if
would have
they're
just
buying
been.
time?
I don't know, because their whole point is they're going to see Alibaba,
Right.
and then Arba just showed up and with a surprise attack, and then I was guessing they were just going to fend her off and then escape. But this fight has been going on for like a few, I think four
Didn't Aladdin
chapters
already
now.
know that she was coming after them, and Yunnan stood in the way, and then they came. And
Yeah,
did
that's what I'm
time.
saying. Normally, it would have ended with the whole Yunnan thing, and then they would have just
But
went
he
to
would have
Alibaba.
died, right?
But I'm saying, what I'm trying to theorize is, why is the author focusing on this fight so much? Something has to happen as a result of this
What
fight.
if he's just trying to show how much they've
She.
grown and her actual potential here?
Have we been doing too much political stuff lately?
We did do a lot of stuff with Alibaba. Maybe it is just like a reprieve.
Yeah, like this is also a fighting type thing because they've been doing a lot of
Political stuff.
I don't
and
know.
showing the actual.
But I don't know. It
progression
seems
in the
weird.
Empire.
I feel like
Yeah,
something
I
is
was
about to happen.
enjoying all of Alibaba's stuff.
No. I was starting to get like just a little bit tired of it.
I was
It stopped
actually
right on.
skipping a lot of the
You
words.
got mad because of the infomercials?
No, not the infomercials. It was before
That
that.
actually
It was
like
like right. It was like it was starting to become a little bit too much,
It
and
was too wordy for me.
That wasn't too wordy.
It was.
It was just
skipping a lot
nobody
of
else
shit.
was
Like,
having
I
any
didn't
screen
need to know
time.
any of this.
Nobody else had any screen time, and it was starting to get old. I like Alibaba, but come on,
I do too.
he can't monopolize the series. So
So I also saw somebody else trying to, ship the whole Hakuryu
okay,
and
stop
Morgiana
that.
thing.
Stop that garbage.
No, it was
Let's
in
stop
the it
that
was in the
garbage.
Sukomi.
Yeah.
It was there, and then somebody else said, "I want to ship them, but it's already too late." Morgiana and Alibaba
They
professed
confessed
their
it.
love.
Yeah, they already
like,
said it
it's
to
too
each
late.
other. It's been vocalized.
Hakuryu, he could have tried, but he'd have failed most definitely. Like she would have already said,
And
"I have Alibaba."
has
It's too late.
Hakuryu has Judar.
He keeps talking about him, so yeah, Hakuryu has Judah.
No, actually, I do want to know where Judar is. We also need to see that before this all ends.
What if
Oops.
he appears out of nowhere?
Twist. What if Judar goes to help Sinbad? Nah,
He
I don't-
likes Sinbad.
he did, but I think he got over it.
Oh, there's one thing. Remember when Arba, she said, when she hit Yunnan with the depravity,
Yeah.
she said she did the same thing
Thanks to Judar. Yeah, Judar knows that. He knows the truth about everything.
No.
Yugo showed him. Yugo showed him everything they did to him. He doesn't care.
Yugo.
Yeah.
Yugo showed him everything all Thamen did to him.
Way back in the beginning.
Like, way back in the Judar doesn't care.
Who was Yugo? Because I'm
the
thinking
big blue gin.
Aladdin's.
Ugo. Okay.
Yugo, Yugo.
Yeah, Ugo.
Huh,
Yeah.
You said Yugo. I thought of
Yeah,
Wafu.
you did.
Yeah, I did say Yugo, but it is Ugo. Yeah. So, yeah, Judar knows everything. He doesn't care.
No, it's not about him caring or not. It was about just putting it together. Like, okay, that's how he fell into depravity and shit. And I'm looking at it like she's just a real bitch, cuz.
She is reality's worst parent. She is the
Yeah.
history's worst parent.
Yes,
in,
she is.
like, multiple
Well,
dimensions.
let's say worst female parent. We don't know the.
Okay, I can say for sure she's the worst mother,
All right.
like, ever.
Even worse than the pirate mother.
what
yeah.
pirate mother?
Madre.
about her already.
Honestly,
Oh, her.
listen, Madre wasn't that bad, because at least those kids were happy.
They were happy by being deceived. They're doing everything like this.
Yeah,
to make
But
them
at least they were happy. Her children are not happy.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, one
But
of them
then he
turned
was
into
happy,
a psycho,
but
and the
then
other one is
Hakuryu
being
was
possessed.
happy as a child.
So you can either be insane or a meat puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss, man. They say that. So, anyways, let's
Except for that
move
one
right
child.
along.
That one child.
To 7 deadly sins, and I will instantly call pedophilia on this chapter.
No, it's reincarnation. It's good. He
No.
wasn't.
It has to be. 'Cause
It's reincarnation.
Cause
It's
he
all
calling her
good.
his woman from the get. So I'm just
It's
thinking,
all
oh,
good.
Okay,
It's
she
fine.
Didn't
At least
die.
she's not his daughter, so it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
she didn't.
fine.
She didn't die. She did that hawk thing. It looked like you died on the inside. There's a baby.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine.
Or the Hakumen no Mono thing.
It's good. It's good. It's
Remember
good,
we talked about
Elliot.
Hakumen no Mono Nine Tails?
It's good.
Oh, that.
It's good, Elliot. Don't worry about it. And in fact, when you're immortal, age stops mattering. It's good. I'm willing to let it go.
Yeah,
I'm willing to
I'll
let
that
it go on grounds that he's
Oh,
immortal.
and now we know the reason why he doesn't age, why he doesn't change, and why he won't die.
Because he's cursed.
Never to
Oh,
die.
the worst curse
Does
ever.
his,
I'm forced to live forever. I'm freaking tired of series trying to treat that shit like a fucking curse. It's getting real fucking old. Oh, woe is me. I will never suffer death. Oh,
You're gonna watch your friends die.
and then you're gonna make
Getting
new
there.
ones, and then you can start a family, and then
you're
just
gonna have
watch
to
your.
watch them die too.
Yeah, but then
And then
there's
they'll have-
always gonna be a new family.
And then
Listen,
unless they all die.
okay, I read this one manga that finally put it into perspective for me. It was a side. The main character basically went to go visit what was his great grandmother, and he was wondering why she wasn't fucking old. Turns out she's immortal, and then she tells the story about how she met her husband, and how she was always talking about, oh, woe is me, all my friends die and all that bullshit. And then the guy fell in love with her, and then said, if you have a kid with me, you can once I go, you'll still have that kid, and then once he goes, you'll have his kid and that kid, and then the next, and it's you'll
Wait,
always have somebody to.
wait.
Not in that way, you sicko.
Oh,
Yeah.
because the way you put it.
You're disgusting.
You the
I
nerve to
can't
talk.
believe you.
You have
Yeah.
the nerve to talk.
Basically, it was like as long as her children's children keep having kids, she will always have company, and then she would never have to worry about it. And I was like, there's nothing fucking wrong with that.
As long as she never leaves them. 'Cause
Except, like,
on
if-
the off chance she run into one of them and nah.
In fact, I think the only real nuisance would be like if you were just like an immortal in the modern era, and people just kept asking to like do science experiments on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would just be a nuisance
Or
to me.
you were
Yeah.
famous immortal.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be famous and immortal?
Everybody wants to be famous at some point.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear people constantly asking me. So
Can we
Elliott,
get your
So what do
blood
you-
to cure cancer?
No,
It's
not
like it
even-
doesn't work that way.
No, not that type of. Not everybody knows you're an immortal, and that's why you're famous. Like you're a famous actress.
And then you
Oh.
just
no,
turned immortal while,
No,
or
like,
you're an
you're-
immortal person and you want to be famous.
and then you work for it, and you become famous one
Why
day.
would you want to
and
be
then
famous?
you have to stage your own death in order for nobody to ask why you're never able.
Why would you want
no,
to
we're
be
talking
famous
about like if you're just an immortal person,
in the modern era?
you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is all starting to sound a lot like my fucking show, and I need you both to shut up. It's still being worked on. Shut up. Anywho,
So
So-
apparently the 7 deadly sins were designed
designed
specifically.
to take down the 10 Commandments.
You're gonna
And they're
stop
not
limp
doing-
syncing with me.
Yeah, y'all are
It
doing
is
this a
driving
lot.
me insane.
Y'all are not twins. This is kind of creepy now.
You're annoying me. It's because you're
I mean,
stealing my lines.
You already know.
He's
this.
reading the script ahead of time, and he keeps reading my freaking lines.
I'm telling you, the two of you have been in sync for a while, man. Especially
Yeah.
when we do this. The two of you are in sync a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho,
And both of you
Shut
literally
up!
say it
Don't
at
do
the
that.
same
Don't do that.
time.
Anywho, back to the 10 Commandments and the 7 deadly sins.
Talk about
I believe that is bullshit.
You don't believe that they can do it, or you don't believe that's why they're here.
No. I don't think they could. I don't think those are the type of. Listen, I understand. Okay, you get Ban. He's immortal. You get King, Fairy King. Why the fuck would you get Deanne?
Oh, I think.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's-
she's this. I feel
She's
like
a.
she gotta be
Gi-
special.
why not get Matrona? That makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Wasn't she
so-
supposed to be dead at that point in time?
All right.
We all, if according to this, at that time, Ban wouldn't have been immortal either.
So Diane and Gauth are both aside.
No,
Yeah.
during the time period where they found her.
I don't. During the time period they found Elizabeth, would Ban have been immortal at that point?
That's
No,
20
no, no,
years
no.
ago.
The time period. First of all, when they talk
Isn't
about
Ban
this,
40?
Elizabeth was like
40.
40 at the time.
Yeah, Ban is 40. I think that's like would be the exact moment he would have turned immortal,
No, because the time that they found Elizabeth would have been the exact time.
and
that
he
became-
turned immortal. So
No, it
I don't know if
would've
this
been.
is like a prophecy or they specifically knew these people had these strengths.
No, it was a prophecy.
Anyways,
said it was a
like I'm
prophecy,
saying,
and then Merlin
Deanne
went
doesn't
to go
make
look.
sense. I'm nothing against Deanne, but like if you're looking for the strongest giant, you would have
You
gotten
know what?
Matrona.
You
But
know
Matrona
what?
was dead at that
That's what I'm
time
saying.
when
If
they
it's a
went to look.
prophecy, they would have known Matrona
You know
would have
what?
been alive at some point.
Elizabeth is like 3 at this age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that Elizabeth's probably just a teenager.
Mhm.
So that means it's probably after Ban turned immortal.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Is it a prophecy or did they know these people have these
They
skills?
probably already knew him.
Okay, if they already know, okay, even makes even less sense. If they already knew him, Mortrona's death was like up in the air. Nobody knew she did. She wasn't really dead. She's not one of the resurrected.
no,
she
no.
just looks like she
Okay,
died.
look, go back. At that point in time, when they were in the king's chamber, the king said, "I just had the vision," right? So it was a prophecy from the king that said that these people will come together. And then he already knew about what Milidas knew. He knew about the 10 Commandments, and then Merlin went to go look into these people. So they didn't know about this beforehand. They went looking.
No, I don't
No,
think this is
Merlin
the king's
knew it
prophecy. This is Merlin's prophecy. This,
Yeah,
this
Merlin
isn't
knew-
the king's vision.
No, I thought it was the king's vision.
It was the king's vision.
It's not the king's vision.
The king said it
Yeah,
was
it was
his vision. He
His
just had
vision
the
was that the
vision.
7 commandments, I mean the 7 deadly sins would come together. Merlin and Meliodas was the ones that say they would defeat the 10 commandments. The king was just predicting the people coming together.
Yeah, but the thing is, Merlin knew as soon as the king brought it up.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's the king's vision, because I think the king's vision was just limited to 7 deadly sins activity. Because otherwise, why the fuck wouldn't he have known about all the shit that was gonna go down with the
He can't
betrayal?
He can't do it that
I
way.
don't
It's
think-
just, it
I
just
don't think
comes
future
about
prediction
like
works
with
like that.
Siren. She can't look into what future she wants to look
Ah.
into. It just appears.
You see, this is what happens when you give everybody a power.
No, this is what happens when you give somebody clairvoyance.
This is what
Yeah,
happens when
they
people
can't
don't
use it-
die.
Yeah, so
That
many
too.
goddamn resurrection.
In
Speaking of,
fact, he's about to resurrect
right
himself.
now. Speaking of, he's just in some purgatory talking to some voice.
I feel like the
And-
voice has to be either the person who sent him there or pretty much somebody he knew from his past.
Maybe the person that cursed him.
Maybe that too.
Yeah.
That's why he's in.
And then he's just like, no, I ain't want to talk. Let's get this over with. Oh, and he seems so freaking cursed. He's like, woe is me. I'm about to be resurrected. Woe is me. Ah,
Let it go.
I can't handle this eternal life of pure bliss and indulgence. Oh
But
my
he
goodness.
doesn't do any of those things.
He drinks all the fucking time and gropes a girl constantly. He lives
A
pure
girl
bliss.
who he raised since youth. Is
No,
that creepy?
no.
He didn't raise
He
her.
didn't-
He
he
wasn't
really didn't.
around. He let somebody else raise her.
Is that
Like, don't-
creepy?
Yes.
He didn't raise
Oh my
her.
goodness.
It is creepy when you look at it that way. Stop stepping on me. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm
Ah.
rearranging.
Anyways, so he didn't raise her, so it's fine. So anyway, the whole thing, Zarathura's vision and all that stuff, and I'm still liking the guy more and more.
Have visions.
No,
There's
you
their
mean
little vision quest,
their flashback power.
whatever.
He's going into the
Their
memory.
Ghost of Christmas Past in it.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
do you extract
Yeah.
memories from a dead person?
He's not
'Cause he's-
dead.
He's still coming back. They said his body was perfectly preserved, so his brain is still all there. Probably has all the little sparks and
I think
whatnot
his
that
soul
controls
is gone,
memory.
Are they in a stage of a scientific advancement where you can feed people through tubes?
No.
His body doesn't die, Elliot.
I don't
Demons
think
don't
he even
decay.
needs to eat conventional food at least.
Anywho, what's next?
That
was all good.
My last part in all this would be that I hope that there's something special about Diane. I really do.
Deanne?
Sure, she's an
No,
earthbender
no,
with a
don't-
giant
don't
Maybe
hammer.
try
she-
and say it
maybe
that way. I
she's-
say I hope
Maybe
there's
she's
something
related
special.
to the Giant King or something, because she just seemed. Because right now she's just
Yeah,
a
we
giant.
don't know where she's from anyway.
She's just a giant, because
She
she's
was a
been
giant orphan
she's been pulling that fucking lost memory bullshit for too goddamn long.
Everyone
for
has.
like 500 years.
No, she especially has. She's pulled that shit 3 times now.
But think about how long, like 500 years and shit.
Yeah, fucking King has been alive for a minute. He only lost his memory once. The fuck does everybody have to lose their memories for when they're old? I guess Alzheimer's is a bitch. Anywho.
Oh, I mean,
Mhm.
like, what if that is it though? Like,
No, that can't be it.
somehow
because
people
it's-
were-
Well, we
cursed.
really don't know what causes Alzheimer's, so it could be it. Maybe just living a long time causes that.
I think
That'd
so.
be terrifying.
I think so
I read an
because,
article, it
you know,
has-
memories kind of.
I read an article something about plaque on the brain blocking the neuro.
Okay, I don't believe anything that starts like that. Anything that sounds too theoretical. I need real fucking scientific proof. I don't need people theorizing on the causes of Alzheimer's. That's some serious shit. You don't need to start making stuff up.
Okay.
Actually, look into it. Anyway, let's move on to
One Piece.
One Piece. What happened? Was that? I thought One Piece went on break
No, it goes on break this week.
this week. Oh, what the fuck happened
right.
again?
That whole Alice in Wonderland type.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah, I
I
forgot about it.
forgot
too.
about that. Yeah, because I was kind of skimming through that chapter because I was like, oh, well,
Nothing's
nobody's meeting anybody. We're just
Sure, we
There
did.
was
We
a
met
talking
Reverse
crocodile.
Luffy.
we're meeting the island
I
basically.
like Reverse Luffy. That shit was funny. He was just yelling at himself.
It was just a mirror. It was just a guy yelling at a mirror.
That's pretty much.
Local man yells into mirror.
On
That-
Cake Island.
That's kind of all was happening.
And
Yeah.
He punches the mirror and it punches back.
There's a killer rabbit. The forest is trying to kill
There's a
him.
talking crocodile.
Everything talks. It's basically Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
it's,
what was it called?
it's old Toon
What?
World.
The
something
forest. The forest
forest.
had a name.
The forest is called the
Some
Seducing Woods.
seducing woods.
What the hell is
Because it
what is-
fools
Because
you
it's
into
filled with candy and sweet things, and these 3 idiots keep. Yeah, this is a bad team up.
Yeah.
They're
Terrible.
too stupid.
There's nobody
Yeah,
grounding
really.
them.
There's
Isn't that
Nami, but
kinda
she's not doing
sad?
good enough.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's
not
not-
sad. It's
It is
annoying.
kind of sad.
It's
Think
a-
about-
it's an
think about
annoying
it. Look
trio.
at
It
Chopper,
doesn't have
right?
balance.
I understand Chopper's technically a child, but he's a doctor.
He's
cuz.
17.
So he is.
And he has a thing for candy. That's a part of his character
He's a
from day one.
reindeer.
And Luffy's just an idiot, and this
Yeah,
bunny girl is
who
kind of
likes to
just
eat.
annoying on
She
her
was
own.
an idiot from the get-go, for real.
So it's a bad matchup because
A
they're just
bunch
gonna
of
keep running
hungry
wild.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Hungry, immature idiots.
Nami's still there.
Yeah,
that's
but
the issue. She can't rein them in. Luffy never listens. Chopper's too into the candy to listen. Carrot, I'm
And
pretty
we
sure
don't
she
even
could rein
know
in
this
Carrot,
girl.
but
Yeah.
she should be able to rein
She's
in
just
Carrot. But
there.
it's the candy
I
thing.
don't know. I never felt too strongly about Alice in Wonderland anyway. So this
I
whole
don't-
thing is kind of
honestly,
weird.
like I said, I think this is the part of One Piece where I'm about to peace out and then wait for something exciting to happen.
Is that a pun, Yusuff? Did you just make a pun?
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
I'm
Sounded
pretty-
kind of
It
punny.
technically was a pun.
It wasn't.
Were you,
It wasn't.
Are you
meant
sure
as
you
one,
weren't
but it was
trying?
technically
Pizza
a
said
pun.
in both different ways.
Are
Hey,
you
that's the
sure?
whole
We're
point.
done here.
That's the
Okay.
point of it.
We are done here.
Actually, we're not. We still have to do Hero Academy.
No, I mean we're done with One Piece.
You didn't say that.
But
Your face said it.
I was telling Elliott. I was telling him I was right about how Hero Academy went
Oh
down.
yeah, we predicted that shit. He was gonna bow down. We all said it.
He ran into like the other room and came back.
No, that was a funny scene when he looked like he was about to storm out, and he was like, "I'm back," and it was like, "Oh," it was like, "Yeah, got over that shit quickly."
No, he was like, nah, I see where she's coming from. I don't have to be a hero here. I just want to be a hero, Mom.
That is what I liked about it. It was like, it wasn't the whole.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be a hero the exact same way All Might went
Not
to be a
anymore,
hero.
anyway.
Yeah, I totally.
No. I
That.
don't think he ever wanted to be.
Yeah,
Yes, he did. Look at his costume. He
I
wanted to be exactly like All
totally
Might.
forgot that there were other hero schools.
Yeah.
Spent so
There's
much-
just
I did
UA
too.
was the number one.
I forgot about that completely.
Yeah, so he was just like, I could go to any other hero school, which is like, hey. And it is like, some people were arguing about like, why would he go to a lesser hero school where there'll be less security? But here's the thing: the villains aren't attacking the other fucking schools.
Right.
They're only attacking this one school.
That was watching the anime made me remember the fact that they really said that this is the only school being attacked.
Yeah. So it's like, any other school would have been better for him. Honestly, I still, like, if I was a fucking parent in that situation, I would have been like, nah, kid, your ass is transferring. That's like the real life equivalent of like a freaking Howard. I mean, it's something that happened, and then I would be like, oh, my son still wants to go to Howard? Nigga, your ass is going to Brown, son. You better get the fuck out of here.
Something like that actually did happen in real life. But
Yeah. And then you would transfer the kid out of school. If you're a concerned parent.
No. Something like that actually happened in real life is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But let's not.
I'm not getting into that. And I'm saying there's still the whole problem with Midoriya himself. He's still a fucking damage magnet. Even if the school is safe, Midoriya still hasn't learned how to use his fucking powers.
Not even 100% anyway. He can use 5%.
Yeah, he can use some of it, but like he's still in trouble with that way of using his powers. Anyways, is anybody up for my time skip now? Anybody up for my time skip now? Based on the way that ended? Anybody ready for the time skip?
I have no reason
No,
to.
because they're already going to school now. Like that's how the chapter
Yeah,
ended.
but now it's gonna be like they just going to school and
So did anyone else
poor
get?
stupid Ida is already in a fucking classroom while everybody else is walking to school.
He got
was
there
just
really early,
sitting there.
So did anyone else get vibes between All Might and Midoriya's mother?
Don't do
what
that.
the fuck is wrong with
Don't
you?
do that.
No.
What's
Don't
wrong
do-
with that?
Don't do that.
There was that whole thing about him saying she reminded him of the master,
Right.
which
and I get
which of
that,
course
but
sparks a bunch of theories.
There's
Right.
no. I
No,
just think it's a
but-
comparison.
Yeah, it's just a comparison.
That's it. And he even commented, I think it's the hair.
Yeah, it's just a comparison. And there was no such vibes, Elliot.
Are you
as
sure?
far as we fucking know,
She's
she is
still
still
married,
married. We
so-
still don't know what the situation
I
with the
see
dad
no
is.
ring on those chubby
I'm
little
pretty
fingers.
sure there
Shut
should
up.
be on one of them hands, guys. There should be.
Anyways, there is no such vibes. Stop trying to push it.
Are you sure?
Yes,
This
Elliot.
beautiful scene.
What scene?
With
What
him
scene?
beautiful
on the
bowing
floor
scene?
begging
Or
her. I'm
bowing?
pretty sure.
Yeah, that's
I'm-
a fucking teacher asking a parent to trust their child to him.
And she did say, she said something.
Yeah, when he promised that he would die, like he would die to protect him,
she
and she
said
was like,
something.
"That's
You
not
see where Izuku gets it from. Don't die.
Yeah.
Live.
like don't
Do
treat
you
my
get
kid."
that from Izuku? I don't get that from Izuku.
Izuku is
What are you talking about?
he's a throw caution into the wind type of person. He always throws him his body in
No,
harm's
but
way.
he's talking about what she says to All Might.
Yeah, I just think that's just a thing to say. I wouldn't really relate that to Izuku.
You sure? Because that's the same type of attitude he has when it comes to other people. Like, he himself is fully reckless. But if somebody else says, I'm going to die trying, he would be the one to tell them, let's not do that. You know? Think of a different plan
The
or say.
true hero.
Like, even
anyways,
with the whole
maybe I'm
thing with
missing
Bakugo,
something.
right?
Yeah.
They were trying to figure out a way to go in. They had no choice but to fight. And he had the idea of how to do this without fighting.
Anyway,
Get it
Midoriya's
done,
he's
follow the
growing.
rule.
He's growing.
Yes.
They're all getting better. The whole that last I don't know why I like that last page so much.
When they're
There's
all
something
walking to
about them all walking to school. It's the fact that they're all in like the same area, but like slightly different places, and the author actually took the time out to draw like different perspectives on like
Some of
basically
them
what
are
would
actually in the same place.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would see in the background of Little Sue, you would see Minata there, who he was just checking out some ass.
And then in the
it's-
background,
yeah, it was Suyu.
Suyu-chan, she's
There's
right
the
there.
there's the invisible girl waving to somebody, and then another panel like he's walking and he barely notices her.
And then there's actually a funny panel with the two of them walking to school side by side, and you show one panel with him looking, talking, and the other panel with the dude just looking at him listening.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I like that. There's something about that page it's well done. I like this author. He goes the extra mile from time to time.
Okay, remind me, what's the dude name that his ability is to harden?
Is the Harden Kirishima?
Yes, him.
I still
know
think
why-
there's something. He's a rich kid, and there's something about that.
He is.
There's a story there because he seemed upset about it.
I don't know. Maybe it's his ability.
No, because he was like, when they went to go buy all those costumes, and then it was like, how did he afford it? And he was just like, he had that look on his face, and he was like, don't worry about it.
She made them.
No, they went to go buy them. Remember, she had a whole thing about not making things that are consumable in order to help the economy,
Oh,
which
right,
is actually, it's a sound, it actually makes a lot of sense, because I
It
never
does,
thought about
'cause
that.
It's not like she's
Should
making
be a-
1,000 things.
Yeah, but
She
it
could, though.
makes
That's the thing.
sense.
Like, she could.
It's a limitation. It's like anything she can buy, she won't make unless it's like an emergency. So, yeah, I understand it. It's a nice philosophy to have.
At least it's better than.
It keeps her
something.
honest.
There was it reminded me of something.
Mhm.
Just the way that you said that, I'm saying it's better than this one anime came out a couple seasons ago,
Mhm.
and the royal family, all that had powers. This one girl, the royal family is rich and shit like that. Her
Mhm.
ability was that she can make anything as long as she has the money for it. Like when she makes whatever it is, the money automatically comes from her bank account.
That's actually kind of cool.
She
Sounds-
can make anything as long as she can afford it.
I'm gonna need you to tell me about the series later. I like that sound of that power. Anywho,
Nah,
basi-
it
so
was
at-
the one where it was the like 11 kids, and they were all part of the royal
The Loud
family.
House?
No.
the best harem anime.
It wasn't a harem.
Why
No,
not?
It wasn't a harem.
Why is it not?
Because they're all brothers and sisters.
Even better.
disgust me. Oh, really?
It was a
It's an inside. It's an inside
It's
joke.
a meme. It's a meme.
You're gross.
It's an
It's a
inside
meme.
joke. It's a meme.
No,
Calm
it's
down.
gross. Here. Point is, the father, just like in in Magi, what the fuck, whatever in Magi,
Mhm.
where their father didn't pick a successor. In
Mhm.
this anime, the father didn't pick a successor. He said, "I'm gonna have an
No.
election."
Listen, you just gotta tell me about this later, because right now I want to move on.
No, I'm not really gonna get into it. Basically, all of them have powers. The
No, I just want the
election-
name, so I'll look it up later.
Bruh, it's in here somewhere. I'll look
All
it
right.
later.
So let's see.
I
The
think I told you about it
last
before. You
series.
didn't want to watch it.
That power sounds cool, and that's all I care about. I'm always ability hunting. So the last series.
Ability hunting. Who are you? You're a.
Figure it out. Of all the multiple characters in multiple animes that have the power to steal other people's powers,
Fine. You're the
find
meta.
one.
You're the
Find
meta.
one.
Not even an anime. You're the meta.
God damn, Elliot, you shitty individual.
Boku Hero Academia. This should be one
And we
right
just talked
there.
about Seven Deadly Sins. I can't believe you couldn't put that together.
You challenged me
God.
on the spot.
Shut up.
You
You
started it
suck.
yourself.
God damn. You couldn't think of a single character that stole
I
powers?
said the meta.
Yeah, you had to go outside. You even went to fan territory, because that's not even official.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
It is
Well, yes,
official,
official.
in some
Look here.
capacity. Anyways,
Look.
can we get to this goddamn last show?
That is the last one. Hunter x Hunter's like on hiatus. Remember?
It still had a chapter, Elliot.
No, it didn't.
I'm pretty
The
sure.
chapter that just went on. We didn't talk about that.
The one where they figured out that it had to be somebody with a nen and.
Yeah. When they were talking about the freaking Nen Beast. We didn't talk
Right.
about that, Elliot. This is
Did
the
that?
this is the chapter.
Yeah, you didn't read it.
I'm definitely read it.
Did you not?
Okay, yeah, it updated.
Yeah.
This. I'm sorry. It was just. It was,
All you read was the news about the hiatus, and that was it.
He
I'm
just
so
wanted to
ready.
throw it in your
I'm just
face. That's
so
all he
ready
did.
to have a broken heart, Yusuff.
No, he wanted to throw it in your
It's
face.
teased me so many times.
Listen, no, I was just like, when it happened, I was just like, well, there's the shoe. It just dropped. There it is, right there.
What's with you and shoe dropping?
I like the saying. So it was like, there it is. And I didn't really care that much, but there's still a chapter still happened here. Stuff still happened.
Talking.
Do you have to interact with the nen beast in order for it to take control of you?
It looks maybe that specific one. It seems like that was what it's all about.
That one was weird to me, and it was funny because
Basically,
he was the only one that answered it.
anybody that knows experience in the Hunter x Hunter world would have known to shut the fuck up.
Nobody
If
else said anything
if a
but him.
strange creature asks you, "Hey, are you free?" Don't say shit to it. Just,
I was
just
laughing. He
ignore
answered
that.
it. He said, "No, I'm
not
kind of busy."
right now.
Hey,
And
there's
no,
only
he didn't
one-
say that.
It could have
No, I'm
asked you.
busy.
It could have asked you something worse. It could have asked you if you have a little sister.
Okay.
Ow!
And the answer is still the fucking same. Just be silent. The answer,
I will kill you.
the
Why would you
answer
say that?
is usually just be silent. And then after he answered, it was like just stuck to him. It was like, hey, so whenever you're free, man, just tell me, okay? It
No,
was super friendly
look.
about it.
You know what was funny to me? When they asked him, "Why'd you do this?" It asked me if I was free. I
and
was
like,
free.
I was
I'm
free.
like,
That
what?
seems so comedic, but it's at the same time I can get like the fucked up presence of this power. Like that is some deep psychological shit. So basically, if you are able to do something, this thing can compel you to do it. Is like the summary that you can get out of that. So if you like answer it, like basically, if you're not doing anything, that monster can ask you to do anything. And that is a terrifying ability. And that's super scary.
You better keep yourself busy.
Like just, well, I just think keep yourself from answering it. I don't think it actually cares if you're free or not. I think you just acknowledging that you're not free is enough to keep it at bay, but it's gonna keep asking you.
No, dude, what's funny is he answered it. No, I'm actually busy.
Right now, yeah, that's what
So
I'm
it
saying.
had
But
to
then
it was
came,
like, are you free?
it
Are
came
you
back
free?
and it just said, okay, tell me when you're free, okay, and then it was just stuck on the shoulder. So at some
What if it
point
just
later,
bothered him? Like,
yeah, that's
you
what I'm
know,
saying. It probably
no.
is probably gonna keep checking on updates. Like,
No,
are you
like
free
on the
now?
same level as how when you're in the car and the kids in the back, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Like bother him in that same sense. He just got so annoying,
Mhm.
and he just did it.
You know
No,
my favorite.
It wouldn't be
li-
scary if it did that.
You know my
That would just
favorite
be
line in
annoying.
this chapter.
What?
Starting next week, Hunter x Hunter will be on a break for some time.
Why are you such
Shut
a
up,
jerk?
Elliot. That wasn't even funny.
There's.
Okay, did
What?
you read Bleach, Elliot?
Yeah,
We're
read
not
Bleach.
talking about that.
No.
Oh yeah,
just the
Bleach
fact
is
that it's
also
ending.
ending. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Bleach
also
is
ending.
ending soon.
Yeah. Whew, that's just a relief.
Maybe
is,
he can
though.
get back to zombie.
No.
No, Elliot.
You
It's never
guys
gonna
don't even
fucking happen.
know.
What do you mean? I've read Zombie Powder.
No
And it was
author ever
good.
has ever like finished a big series and then went back to some small series that was already publicated.
They should though,
They never do that.
but they have to.
No, they don't.
Hero Academy should end just for that reason, so he could go
Oh,
back to
fuck
Omega.
no. Shut the fuck up. That was the dumbest thing you said all day. That was the dumbest
it?
fucking
He should
thing
reach
you
across
said
and
all
slap
day.
Is it
you.
really?
It is actually. You're gonna say dumber, but that was the dumbest thing you said yet. God
He
damn.
should really just reach across and slap you for that one.
That was fucking
That's
stupid.
what you're here for.
And what
Very
series?
true.
Who would want that?
Nobody.
Who the fuck would want that? You would really want Hero Academy to end for fucking
Not even
Omonogoki
the
Zoo?
end.
I
Just
would like
stop
once
updating.
it does end.
No, nobody fucking does that. That's not a thing that's done in the industry
That's
ever.
some bull crap.
God damn.
That'd be completely. That's different than what you just said.
Yeah, that's true.
You wanted
wanted
to
to
stop.
Like just to stop right here and now.
You're a shit person.
Just the end at the end of this chapter.
You're a shit
The
person.
The
Alex.
fuck
rest-
no.
The rest of their hero days could get carried on later.
I will kick you.
You're
Hero
a shit
Academy
person.
GT.
There is supposed to be a Hero Academy future, where they go into their adult lives.
So sort
the
of like
author, the author has
Later.
said stuff like along those lines, but I don't know if like that's like planning for a spin-off manga or if like he's planning on putting that in this
like
one.
a Shippuden thing.
Yeah, basically like a Shippuden.
I don't
thing.
know if they should do that right now.
No, I don't think it's right now. I think the author has just made it said that that's something he'd be interested in doing.
Who will be our Sasuke if
Okay,
they
but
do it right now?
There would be no Sasuke. Shut the fuck up. Why do people keep doing this? Stop comparing everything to Naruto. Shut up.
When he said that, though, I
Bakugo.
thought about
That's not happening.
equal. That's not equal. I actually thought
Shut
about
up.
Todoroki, but no.
No character in this series reflects Sasuke in any way.
No, I'm saying if they were
But what
gonna.
about? We don't even know whether or not he had a reason to be evil, so let's not. Let me not go there.
No character in this series reflects Sasuke in any way.
That's a good thing.
Exactly. So shut up with your stupid comparison.
He always makes a comparison.
Yeah, he does. You have a problem. You just can't enjoy something as what it is. It always has to be able to compare to something else.
That you've already seen.
You gotta stop doing that. That limits your enjoyment. You're just like those. It's just like Attack on Titan. This is big guy. Just like Attack on Titan. Oh my god, they use blades? That was an Attack on Titan. Steam power? It's just like Attack on Titan. Is that a wall? They use wall houses on their walls? This is just like Attack on Titan.
You just talked about.
This series has a basement?
You
Oh my
just-
god.
Okay.
It's
okay.
just like Attack on Titan.
You literally just talked about a lot of things in the Kotetsujo no Kabaneri.
Exactly.
Say
It's
what?
just like Attack on Titan.
Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress.
God, I hate those people. That's exactly how.
Oh,
I get
that
on.
thing. That thing's just like Attack on Titan.
Shut
You
up.
just wanted to say it, didn't you? He just said it like 8 times. You just wanted to say it.
Anyway, there is. I don't know why. For some reason, I guess people were late on this. People are all excited about the next Attack on Titan season that was coming, and it's like, did they not know that was happening? No, for a
I'm
while
not
that was
exactly
happening.
excited about it
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, but it's not. Oh, they don't know how horrible that season is about to be.
I don't want to watch it.
It is the dry season.
It is gonna be. They're expecting like some epic fights to be going on.
With
Oh,
big
y'all about to
titans
get
everywhere.
these epic conversations.
The
Just,
sad part, that conversation ain't even epic for real. You fall asleep, huh? Like, you watch that episode
unless
and
if
fall
the
asleep.
anime goes out of its way to like fill it in with just like Titan attacks
Or they
every
skip
other
a lot of
season.
explanations.
It's making me so sad whenever I try to convert people to manga. They just want to stick with anime.
Mhm.
They never listen, Yusuff. They never listen.
It's gonna be a funny series. I don't know. Maybe the anime will change it up. Maybe they'll purposely go out of their way to put Titan fights in it.
Maybe they're gonna
It'll
pull a
be a lot better that
Shokugeki
way.
no Soma and try to make it super actiony.
You mean
Yeah.
skip a lot of shit and just bring it to
just
that
skip-
one part?
They could skip a lot of shit, man. What honestly was said in all those chapters? It could
Um,
be summarized very
Oh,
quickly.
very simple. They ran away from the government. They overpowered the government. They made her the
Uh,
queen.
Look,
Actually,
look,
before any
it's-
of that, we get the Ymir reveal.
Yeah. It's okay. Here it is. Here's what you're gonna do. Crystal is important. Ymir is important. Aaron is important. Let's fight. That's the summary. It's just they're
Her name is
important.
Historia, right?
It's the-
They make that. They
Yeah,
make that
but,
so
but here's the thing.
important.
They don't really say exactly why these characters are so
Oh,
important.
spoiler alert.
They just spend whatever. They just spend a lot of time telling you that these characters are important.
They did
They
tell
kinda
you why
just
they
do-
were important, but it was just so complicated and it had so much like
It's
you know,
just
flashback
what
moments.
nobody cares about.
Nobody cared.
It's like the trade negotiations in Star Wars. It's just that you guys just took the part that people cared the least about and made a whole thing around it.
You
His
two
story
are
is
a couple of
important because of
nerds.
her family, basically. Aaron is important because he's a Titan, basically.
Anywho, we're kind of done here. Like I said, we're done here. And I would now take my
I think you've done that before.
elevator.
Damn you!
Interior crocodile alligator. I got a Chevrolet movie Viator. Interior. Sorry, no. I don't know how that song really goes, but
I
it
don't
is
know that
elevator.
song.
What?
Elevator.
You don't know interior crocodile alligator?
No,
I'm gonna go show you interior crocodile alligator.
please don't.
Say elevator.
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 Damn you.
Eels and escalators.
Oh, I'm sorry,
yeah.
escalators.
Shut up. Anyways, peace.